Hi, my name is Andy Stautberg, and this is my wife, Allison.
We wanted to share a few thoughts with you on why we are longtime supporters of PLF and why we're especially proud to support the Carrying on the Legacy Building Bright Futures campaign.
I had Paul as a teacher at St. Xavier High School back in the 1980s. Paul had built a very impressive community service organization by the time I arrived at the school, and I distinctly remember that he was the driving force in instilling a commitment to service throughout the student body. Paul began his full-time mission in Peru shortly after I graduated from St. Xavier, and we followed the news about his work to establish Casa Javier, the formation of the PLF organization, and the expansion of his mission to the additional houses.
Andy always shared Paul's letters and newsletters with me, and that's what hooked me. It was just so damn impressive how not only was the organization changing these kids' lives, but you could see the impact the graduates were having either back in their communities or out in the world at large. Back in 2019, our family took a trip to Peru to hike Machu Picchu, among other things. We visited Paul and the students in Lima at the end of our trip. They could not have been more welcoming or gracious. We visited each of the houses and came away so profoundly impressed with the impact that Paul and the staff were making in the lives of those kids. It solidified what we already knew.
The work of the Casa Javier Association and the PLF organization is such a strong example of the power of compassion and empowerment. They're not just providing aid, they are nurturing the minds and the hearts and the souls of these kids and young adults, providing them not just with education, but also with the tools and the life skills that they are going to need to navigate through the challenges of adulthood.
We've supported PLF for many years, but we're particularly pleased to support this capital campaign. The foundation that Paul, the staff, and PLF have laid is strong, but continuing that work will require substantial funding.
They are changing the lives of Peruvian youth, and we're just really happy to be a part of it.